The Texas heat will be impossible to ignore this afternoon as clear skies and a blistering 104-degree noon kickoff welcome fans to College Station for Week 1. Eighth-ranked Texas A&M begins a new season with championship aspirations after last year's dramatic campaign that saw the Aggies race out to an 11-0 start before stumbling against rival Texas in the regular season finale and then falling at home to eventual national runner-up Miami in the opening round of the college football playoff. The Aggies once again feature one of the SEC's most dangerous playmakers in preseason second-team All-American junior wide receiver Mario Craver. Standing across from them is a Missouri State team already battle-tested after opening Conference USA play last week with a hard-fought 20-14 loss at Liberty. The Bears struggled through the air, failing to reach 100 passing yards, but they did uncover a bright spot in running back Ramon Green Jr., who exploded for 113 yards on just 5 carries. Missouri State is searching for its first win, while Texas A&M is determined to begin another title chase. Under a scorching Texas sun, the Bears and the 8th-ranked Aggies are ready to kick it off next.
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash and ought to be a sensational game. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Aggies will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
A&M comes back out with another first down. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Throwing Reed. The quick out. And he's wrestled to the ground. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Wants to throw. It's Reed. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive. Punt, and he's got room. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. And the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Catch in the middle. It's Craver. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Running inside, it's Edwards. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Reed makes the grab. It's Horton. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Offense set on first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's Edwards. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Edwards. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Play action with Reed. Connection to the right. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And that just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that 1st and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Quick strike complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. And he's in! Touchdown, Aggies! This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practiced.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the move, it's Green. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Upstairs, he's got it. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
The Bears headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. He's got him. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Reed. Bringing the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Back to pass, it's Locklear. Grabbed over the middle, it's Green. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Joyner. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Running inside, it's Edwards. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. The option, the keeper. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They'll run the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. To the air, it's Rotlier. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here's Reed to throw. Makes the grab. It's Horton. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. To the air, it's Rotlier. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And they head to the locker room 2 quarters Bears in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the North Texas Mean Green. And it's the Hoosiers engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory.
The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Throwing Reed. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
So here comes the Bear offense. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bears have pushed it inside the 20. Joyner again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Now the play fake. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Now facing a third and long. Quickly complete. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Reed. Got it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Pulls it and fires to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Reed to the air again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
They'll go right back to him. Finds a crease at the 20. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Run in the red zone. It's Edwards. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Got it. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Locklear. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Bears will punt this one away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Might be changing the route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the tight end. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Running inside, it's Edwards. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Reed pulls it in. It's Edwards. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Pressure coming. Avoids pressure on the right. He's going to run it. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. From the gun on third down, Reed finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Texas A&M looking to convert on fourth here. On the option. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on fourth down. Give to the single back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that DN getting that sack.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The run inside. It's Edwards. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Reed to throw. With the catch, it's Horton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the air, it's Reed. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the gun, running back on the move. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Maybe some room here. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They'll run play action. On the run, fires downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving.
All right, wait a minute here. They are going to send out the field goal unit and take what they hope is the sure points. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. He got it. And now they've taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Quickly out to the tight end. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Incomplete on 4th down.
Texas A&M.
They need to keep that drive alive. And the Bears inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That was a really dumb call, Missouri State.
Not pan out. Throwing Reed. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Dropping back, it's Reed. This time it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, this certainly hasn't been a career day for the quarterback, right? He's thrown a couple of picks, hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but his team is in position to win this game, and they need him to make plays now, a 2-minute situation, to pull this one out. He's got...
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. In the gun, third down, Reed. Trying to escape and get it himself. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So the first shocking upset of the season is here as 0-1 Missouri State, who lost on the road at Liberty last week, goes on the road and gets the shocking 16-14 victory over number 8 Texas A&M. A&M just couldn't get out of their own way. All sorts of mistakes. Taking a look at the team stats, A&M did have the edge in first down, 17-12. Total offense, 294 to 254. Rushing yards, 100 to 67. Passing yards, 194 to 187. Third down conversion percentage, 46% to 28%. But here it is, the turnovers. 3 turnovers, all interceptions for A&M. Missouri State had 1 interception thrown. That killed them. Marcel, Reed is it? Yeah. Just back-breaking interceptions that killed A&M. Taking a look at the time of possession, Missouri State did win that battle by about a minute and a half. But looking at the player stats here, Marcel Reed, 20 of 32, 194 yards, 1 touchdown, but 3 costly interceptions that cost A&M the game. Missouri State's Skylar Locklear finishes 18 of 31 for 187 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Leading rusher for Missouri State, only 21 yards on 6 carries for Breezy Dubar. For Texas A&M, they were led by KJ Edwards, 17 carries for 62 yards. Leading receiver for Texas A&M was Mario Craver, 5 catches for 81 yards, though KK Johnson did have the only receiving touchdown. Leading receiver from, for Missouri State, Makai Miller, 5 catches for 93 yards. Leading blocker for Missouri State, Matthew Green with 7 pancakes. For A&M, they were led by Sam Roseborough with 5 pancakes. Defensive leaders for Texas A&M, they were led in total tackles by Dalton Brooks with 13. Led in tackles for loss by Ryan Henderson with 3. Tied for the lead in sacks with Ryan Henderson and Bryce Anderson, each with a half a sack. And Bryce Anderson had the only interception for Texas A&M. For Missouri State, Dylan Dixon, player of the game, had 2 interceptions. And then Christian Ford had another return for 24 yards. Josh Lacusa led the team in sacks with 2. Lacusa and Dylan Dixon tied for the team lead in tackles for loss with 2. And in total tackles, they were led by Jared Lloyd with 10. Looking at the kicking stats for Missouri State, Yusuf Obid made 3 of 4 field goal attempts with a long of 53. He made his only extra point attempt. For Texas A&M, David Olano did not have a field goal attempt, but he was 2 of 2 on extra point attempts. Punting for Texas A&M, Brady Bradshaw had 4 punts for an average of 65.2 yards per punt. Incredible day for him. Missouri State's Stuart McDonald had 5 punts for an average of 58.6 yards per punt. Not a bad day from him either. No kick returns for Missouri State. For Texas A&M, Terry Bussey had 3 returns for an average of 19.6 yards per return. Ashton Bethel Roman had 1 return for 18 yards. Punt returns for Texas A&M, Mario Craver had 2 returns for an average of 10.5 yards per return. And no punt returns for Missouri State. Looking at the scoring summary. In the first quarter, Texas A&M got on the board first with a 1-yard touchdown run from Tiger Ryden Jr. 7-0 A&M after the first quarter. In the second quarter, Missouri State gets on the board with a Ramon Green Jr. 1-yard touchdown run, and then a 32-yard field goal from Yusuf Obid gave Missouri State the surprising 10-7 lead at half. In the third quarter, Missouri State extended the lead by getting a 34-yard field goal from Obid. That made it 13-7 at that point. A&M then gets a 2-yard touchdown pass from Marcel Reed to KK Johnson to take a 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, the only scoring is that 53-yard field goal from Yusuf Obid, and Missouri State shocks the College Station crowd, gets the win 16-14 over number 8 Texas A&M on the road. The 12th man absolutely stunned at the result here. Number 8 A&M loses their 2026 season opener. Let's see what the headline for the game is. Barely made it. Missouri State courts danger, but ultimately prevails against Texas A&M 16-14, making it sound like Missouri State was the favorite. The highlighted players, KK Johnson and Dylan Dixon. You can see that Missouri State led on the scoreboard, but that was it. Texas A&M led statistically everywhere else. But A&M shocked at home by the Bears of Missouri State. Next game coming your way will be FCS East at Syracuse. But until then, from College Station, Texas, the number 8 Texas A&M Aggies fall at home 16-14 to Missouri State, and we will see you next time.